An Introduction to Rothbardian Economics, the foundation of libertarian thought. This isn't just another mouse-made economics textbook, it's an expedition into the brainwaves of Murray Rothbard, the iconic libertarian thinker whose ideas hit the economic world like caffeinated squirrels at a philosophy convention. Number 5. Rothbard's Revolutionary Economic Theories. Put on your intellectual safety gear, because Rothbard's revolutionary economic theories are a wild trip down the laissez-faire rabbit hole. He didn't merely reinterpret the existing texts on economics, he reimagined them, added his sprinkle of radical thinking, and relaunched them as touchstones of libertarian thought. This chapter delves into his critiques of Keynesian policies, his uncompromising advocacy for a gold standard, and his spirited argument for private property rights. Rothbard dared to tease apart the tightly woven threads of governmental influence on economies, advocating instead for a world where markets and individuals operate freely, like synchronized swimmers without a coach in sight. Number 4. The non-aggression principle. The non-aggression principle, or NAP if you fancy acronyms, is akin to the golden rule in the Rothbardian Bible, except with more economic nuance and fewer commandments etched in stone. In simple terms, it asserts that aggression, defined as the initiation of force against others or their property, is inherently illegitimate. Rothbard champions this principle as the ethical bedrock of a free society. Like an economic Jedi, he wields it to challenge the status quo, arguing it should guide all human interactions. He proposes a societal structure where voluntary exchanges reign supreme and coercion, whether by individuals or institutions, becomes as obsolete as a Betamax tape in a Netflix world. Number 3. The Austrian School Legacy. Step right up to witness the intellectual juggling act that is the Austrian School of Economics, the intellectual backdrop to Rothbard's magnum opus. Like an eager younger sibling, Rothbard draws heavily from the Austrian pioneers such as Mises and Hayek, channeling their theories into his vision of individualism and market anarchy. Here lies the birthplace of concepts like subjective value, marginal utility, and the extended criticism of central planning. Rothbard embraced these ideas with the same fervor that a dog chases a squirrel, integrating them into his philosophical framework to underscore the critical importance of market processes and entrepreneur-driven innovation. This chapter is a treasure trove of economic dynamism. Number 2. The Anatomy of the State. The state, the perpetual elephant in the libertarian room. Rothbard pulls no punches in his analysis of the state, likening it to a meddling in-law in the household of freedom lovers. This is the institution that tries to monopolize force and coercion, claiming it's all in the name of the greater good. In this chapter, Rothbard vivisects the state's motives and exposes its encroachment on individual rights and economic freedoms. He paints a vivid picture of the state as a perpetual leviathan, an uninvited party crasher at the Liberty Bash. Rothbard's deep skeptical lens challenges us to reconsider the standard narratives about states being the benevolent protector of societies. Number 1. Liberty and the free market. Liberty, the alluring siren call that echoes through the heart of every Rothbardian. It's not just a concept, it's practically a full-time profession. According to Rothbard, the free market isn't just an abstract idea, it's a living, breathing entity where freedom finds its true playground. Here, if government intervention were a pesky houseguest, voluntarism would be its eviction notice. Rothbard cheers from the philosophical stance, advocating that when individuals are free to trade and make choices without cumbersome regulations, society flourishes with creativity, innovation, and prosperity. In his world, the free market is the ultimate social contract, written not in ink, but in opportunity and exchange. And there you have it, your backstage pass to Rothbardian economics, where liberty is no mere afterthought, but the headline act. As you journey back to your everyday world of rules and regulations, remember Rothbard's provocative challenge. Might a freer society lead to more prosperity and deeper human flourishing? Chew on those libertarian ideas with the zest of a philosopher at a debate, or simply enjoy them like a philosophical popcorn. Until next time, keep questioning boldly and advocating laissez-faire.